Hello there, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, however you listen. It's your boy Josh Ox.
It's your boy Tay.
This is another episode of Sports Talk for Tay and Josh.
Yep.
And first thing we're gonna lead off was Tiger Woods winning a Masters,
Yep.
making that comeback.
Yep.
What's your thoughts?
About damn time, truthfully.
I'm glad I'm happy he came back. I'm very, very happy he made that comeback.
Yeah.
This might be one of the best comebacks ever.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say.
It might be
Quick
one
question.
of the best
That's a
of
cool
all.
question. What will you put as your best comeback? Will you put this as?
Between this and Peyton Manning, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
my
you know.
best comeback ever of all time would have to be Ali coming back from getting banned.
Yeah,
he was banned for 7 years, and he came back because, be honest, if you look at the context of the time, he probably wasn't going to ever box again. Ever again.
Yeah.
I say him, Miracle on Ice. That was a good comeback. Cavaliers down 3-1.
That's another one.
Patriots coming back. It's a whole bunch of. I don't think I put. Would you put Tiger Woods top 3?
Yeah.
This might make top 3.
Because of what he been through prior to him coming back.
Yeah, I like his
He ain't
overcoming,
coming,
but
yeah.
I don't think it's better
Bruh,
than.
he turned a whole sport around.
Oh, another one. We forgot. Michael Jordan coming back from retirement after losing to Orlando and bouncing back and going back to the championship. That counts as a comeback.
More like I'll go more with him coming out of retirement more than going back to the finals.
No, but he came back. He came back.
Yeah, but even though they lost to Orlando, but
No, I'm talking about like
back.
bro, he's gonna come back rusty, and he came back. He lost to Orlando, then came back and won the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got but nah, that Tiger Woods ranked top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
I had to say Ali, Miracle on Ice. Whew.
Bro, I'm just saying because
He's top 5. I know. I'm putting him in my top 5 comeback part.
everything he overcame.
Top 5.
The fours, the
divorce, the
DUI,
that mugshot,
the 3 back surgeries,
the voicemail.
voicemails.
This is Tiger.
Yeah, like he came through.
Him sleeping with porno stars and waitresses.
anything at that point.
Backs. I mean, yeah.
Bro, everything he went through.
This might be one of the biggest comebacks. I say Ali will be the GOAT of comebacks from getting banned for 7 years.
Yeah.
And
with the jail too.
And with the jail, avoiding the draft. I say that might be the best comeback ever.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't disagree with that.
Don't disagree, but yeah, are you glad Tiger is back?
Yeah.
Back like cook crack?
Yeah. Because like I said, he changed the whole sport. Nobody don't watch golf until he tees up. Like nobody don't.
Yes.
Nobody
Can I be honest with you?
that up.
Can I be honest? I don't watch golf. It put me to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They tried it without trying to invite him to tournaments and stuff like that.
Do you think he's gonna catch Phil?
I hope so.
I want to see him because he's still technically young, but golf is more competitive now.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of great golfers
And it
now.
depends on how long he wants to stay in the PGA because he's 43 now.
But because he get a lot of injuries, that's the only thing that scares me. That's the only obstacle I can think.
But this is probably the healthiest that Tiger has been, probably since before the injuries.
Mm-hmm. So top 5. This might make my top 3. I'll put that number 3. Miracle on Ice.
Yeah,
Ali coming back.
Yeah, they was playing Russia too.
Yeah, bro. That was you gotta bring context. I'm not a hockey fan, but you gotta understand they wasn't supposed to win at all, bro. That was supposed to be like an 8-0.
With no
star.
NHL players.
I think it was all college players, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think AHL.
And you gotta bring context though. This was like during the Cold War.
Yeah.
You gotta bring context. That makes it more.
Yeah, makes it more believable.
But I'm happy for Tiger. I'm glad he won. He won something finally. Yeah. Even though he did some shady stuff back in the past, like calling himself Afro-Caucasian or something on Oprah. Yeah. Oh yeah, he said I'm not black.
He had an OJ moment.
Yeah, the OJ. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, when he said that, I was a little disappointed when he said that. But he's still his own. He's his own. You know how a lot of celebrities when they get bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it always happens when you get money. You don't.
When you get a lot of money, because when you're making a lot of money, it's sort of like put you in a bubble against a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So let's move on to another topic.
Uh-huh.
So someone pretty much this was on First Take.
Yeah.
So we're going to discuss this. This is like in the GOAT conversation, like one of the greatest athletes.
Okay.
Is Tiger Woods one of the best athletes more than like iconic figure like MJ? They said this on First Take. This was a good debate. This is a good debate.
More iconic?
Me, I'm gonna say no.
I say no.
Tiger. The reason why I say that because Tiger Woods, he's one of the most popular golfers, but he's not the greatest golfer in my opinion. It's still Jack technically. Yeah. As of now, the story's still been written. It's not over till he like officially hang it up. Yeah. I want to say no because MJ pretty much made NBA more global.
Man, forget global. He was the NBA. Yeah. Like, he was, like, the ambassador for the game. He was the ambassador of basketball.
Yeah, bro. His shoes still outsell any NBA player today, but, like, 10-1. Yeah. So, the reason I want to say that because MJ...
Man, that man's he's a
MJ
culture,
might
bro.
he might be the GOAT of, like, all athletes.
Yeah.
Him, and I put him and Ali probably
but
top two.
Let's not forget about one, though.
Who?
Jerry Rice.
No, Jerry Rice is up there. I won't put him in the same category as MJ. That's a different stratosphere.
If you go athlete aspect of it.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking nothing away from Jerry Rice. MJ is more iconic.
If you're talking about, okay, you're talking about iconic.
MJ is way more iconic than Jerry Rice. No disrespect to Jerry Rice, but it is what it is. Yeah. Jerry Rice wouldn't even say he's more iconic than MJ. Yeah. Because you got MJ is like the Nike switch sign. I want to be like Mike. That movement, bro. He had way more. Because it's all about. It's not just being a great player. It's about influence, markability. It's a lot to encompass about that.
And how long he carried the league.
And he carried the league. Nah, you got the league took a hit when he retired. Yeah. They was begging him pretty much to come out of retirement.
Then, like you said, the Olympics when he was with the Dream Team, he bought that international
Tiger, I don't think. To be honest, I'm gonna put Tiger as one of the GOATs of athletes. He's one of the best in the sports. Yeah. If you want to go like influence and like marketability and branding, he is top 5. Yeah. He's top 5. I wouldn't say he's more iconic than him. I would never say that. MJ might be the most iconic. Him and Ali might be the two most iconic athletes I can think of. Yeah. Can you think of anybody else other than those two? Are we forgetting somebody?
I would say in basketball, if I had to think about it.
Nah, just sports in general.
Oh, in sports in general. I mean, I'm gonna say basketball too, but a lot of people forgot about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem is one of the.
He's one of the most.
It's a whole bunch of influential.
Yeah, so like you got them, but if you talking about like overall, like when they careers was done after their careers, it's MJ.
And I would say it had to be MJ. Him and Ali have to be the two most high. I can't think of nobody other than them. I feel like we probably forgetting somebody. I'm trying to think of.
That would be somebody that.
Pele had a huge influence in soccer. If you want, because I'm looking at all sports. Baseball, you had Babe Ruth. And, even though Babe Ruth didn't play Babe Ruth didn't play in integrated league. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize.
Actually, if you think about it, it's Babe Ruth, but it's also Derek Jeter. You kind of gotta throw Derek Jeter. No, Ken Griffey Jr. You gotta throw like them two in there.
Nah, I won't put them in that kind of category. If you would have said somebody like Hank Aaron,
Hank Aaron.
If you would have said somebody like Hank Aaron, I respect Jeter. Jeter is still one of the most influential.
Jackie
Robinson. Jackie Robinson wasn't the best, but he changed revolutionized the game when the integration happened. Yeah. I give him credit for that. I won't put Jackie Robinson that high. I respect what he did though. He was one of the first.
Man, that's a lot, bro. You talking about in context?
Because Babe Ruth is still like Babe Ruth to this day, even though I think.
Some people passed him.
I think a few people passed him. He played in a non-integrated sport, and the sport was, in my opinion, was little. I'm not gonna say watered down. It wasn't as competitive as today.
And you gotta remember, it was mostly.
They was like average people.
Yeah, and let's not forget they was kind of like. It wasn't.
I think one of the best baseball players probably don't get enough recognition is Barry Bonds.
Yes.
Barry Bonds is arguably probably one of the. You can actually make an argument as one of the best baseball players ever.
Yeah.
He'd be in my top 5 easily. I can't name 5 baseball players better than Barry Bonds. 5? You can't name 5. I can't name 5.
Because you got him. I mean, if I have to go with baseball, you got him, Derek Jeter, Mark McGwire, Ken Griffey Jr.
Only bad about Ken Griffey, he didn't win. That's the only bad part about it. He's one of those great players. He would be like I hate to say it, he'd be like Charles Barkley in baseball.
Yeah.
Like one of those, like, great player, didn't win.
But he ran into a team that just, you know.
Yeah, I mean.
Man, come on now. You know who was running it around that time when he was in there.
Yeah.
Forgot. Everybody forgot about that time when he was in. Like, he wasn't going to win a World Series as long as the Yankees was still around, like, with that team.
I mean, you forgot it's hard. Baseball is a little bit tough.
The AL was tough back in that years, too.
You forgot baseball is tough.
Yeah. And who was the other baseball player? Oh, Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken Jr., too.
Yeah, Cal Ripken's one of the GOATs. I'll put him in one of the GOATs.
Yeah. So, like, that's like the 5, I think, in baseball to me.
Yeah. We just throwing people out.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting about the people that came before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people before.
Yeah. But I mean,
trying to think of anybody else other. Let's think boxing.
Roy Jones.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd
would be in the. He's probably one of this new era that just passed. He had to be. He's the greatest. Probably came out the last 15 years.
15 years. Yeah.
Last 15 years.
You got Floyd. You got Oscar. You got Manny Pacquiao. I mean, like I said, Roy Jones Jr., Lennox Lewis, if you want to go that far with it, Evander Holyfield. Like, there's a lot of boxers, bro.
Yeah,
just a lot.
Joe Louis,
Tommy Hitman,
Larry Holmes very underrated.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Mosley. Like, you got a lot, bro.
But I don't think no one's influenced. Ali probably the most.
Yes, he's the most.
You got Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
George Foreman was a beast. Yeah. People forget about that.
So
Sonny Liston was good. It's a lot of like you gotta do it by era. It's hard to do GOAT conversation because you gotta do by
era and division, bro.
Yeah, because you gotta look at it. I mean, because when I look at GOAT, I always tell my objective is when I talk about GOAT conversation, I put it like you can pretty much play in any era, like that happened like in the last 30 to 40 years. Yeah. Like, give you an example, like LeBron James, he could play in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Nobody can dispute that. Same thing you can say with Kobe. Yeah. There's a lot of other players. Shaq, for example. There's a couple of players you can say, oh, they like trans.
They're trying.
MJ can play in just about any era you can think of in baseball. In basketball. Excuse me. What about baseball? We had this conversation. It was a good conversation. Like, why baseball is not in the urban black community.
You want me to keep it 100 on that one? Yeah.
All
right. Me being like me growing up as a baseball fan, I did, it ain't as forced as it is in the boys and girls clubs and the sports organizations. Because now they're starting to pull those baseball fields out of the inner cities. And they trying to make it more of a foreign, I want to say foreign. Base.
Yeah, I would say because a lot of baseball fields where we grew up are now like soccer fields.
Yeah, they soccer fields or they football fields.
Yeah, they not really like I remember when I was little, we used to play like Little League. I remember playing in Little League baseball and stuff like that.
You would get signed up automatically. Like if you was on the football team, you play on the baseball team.
No, you think from my experience, the reason was the MLB stopped investing in inner cities and the urban markets, and they started investing like in Latin America. That's why you see like Dominicans and Panama. I'm just naming like countries.
Nothing against that, but it's a world sport. But if you
Japan, they even invest in Japan.
But if you want to bring more, I guess if you want to use diversity into the sport of baseball, I say do all your researching all the researching that you have done prior to you doing everything for the Latin Americans, the Colombians, the foreign players. Why not use the same resources in your own soil? In the inner cities, though. In the inner cities. Yeah. Not just the suburban areas. Suburban areas always
maybe because it's cheaper to build organizations in a foreign country with cheaper
labor.
Maybe. Think that could be it?
Maybe. But also you got to
MLB is still a business.
Yeah. But
no overhead.
That's true, but at the same time you got to think about these teams are still paying like millions and millions of dollars for transfer fees. Yeah. And visas. Like, let's not forget about that.
I mean, when's the last great homegrown baseball player?
Like, from America?
Bryce Harper? Probably Bryce Harper.
Mike Trout.
Nah, it'd be Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper younger.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
they was talking about Bryce Harper when he was in high school.
But we got some American, we got some good American players.
No, I'm just saying,
Markable type.
You don't really hear too much. You always hear like somebody from the Dominican Republic. You get what I'm trying to say?
If you're talking about American, if you're talking about like he's in commercials and everything,
Bryce Harper.
It's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is the only person because I remember he lived out in Vegas in Nevada. They was talking about him when he was like 16, talking about he's gonna be like the number one pick.
Yeah, he was gonna be the top pick of that year, which he was. So yeah, I mean you got him, Mike Trout, you got Adam Jones, but he used to be the Orioles, but then he went to I think Arizona, I believe. You know, you got some guys, but like you said, but if you're talking about just flat out like box office, it was Bryce Harper.
Yeah,
it's Bryce Harper. So. Yeah, but that's how I feel about baseball being. They need to bring all the resources that they do for everybody else into the inner cities. Bring the baseball fields back. Bring all that back.
Yeah, man. MLB, because back in the day,
I don't care if you got to do an inner city AAU team or something like you know what I'm saying.
We might have to talk, man. Because I remember, like, I'm pretty sure my parents' generation, maybe uncles and stuff like that. They baseball was like part of the America. Like, that was like part of the culture. Now
it was an American staple.
Yeah,
it really was.
I don't know. I mean, baseball's slowly dying out.
Yeah,
I said slowly. It's one of those because I know a lot of people that can't get their kids or like younger family members into baseball because they think it's boring. The culture has shifted to NBA and basketball. Because when baseball was at its peak, NBA and NFL wasn't as popular. As popular. Baseball was like the number one sport. Yeah. Baseball and boxing used to be the number one sport back in the day. Pretty much those two. Yeah, I agree with you. I would say they not investing in no more like in a lot of homegrown, especially in the baseball like they used to.
Like soccer. It's like they gotta do now. Soccer's starting to realize we gotta start bringing people from here into the.
That's why I'm just telling everybody about like the World Cup. Why USA can't. It's difficult for them to win because our best athletes in America do not play soccer. No. A lot of people don't know that. Soccer, if I had to classify soccer is more of a suburban sport now than anything. Yeah. I'm not talking bad. I'm not downplaying soccer. I'm talking about like on like very rarely you see like
on a skill set.
Like if you go to the inner cities, the urban, you're very outside of like I'm talking about American born, like not like let's say of a different.
You're not born in a different country than you
like not different countries like you integrated. You don't see them playing soccer very rarely. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. There's exceptions to every, but in general they know. You see people playing basketball, football on those fields. Occasionally you see soccer, but soccer is more of a suburban sport. Suburban. All right. So let's talk about another person who's getting paid in Seattle.
All right.
Was that Russell Wilson?
Yep.
Getting that bag.
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you got? A 4-year extension? What? 140 million?
140 million, 107 total guaranteed from the
65 million signing bonus too. On top of that. Yep. How you feel? You think Seattle made a good move, bad move? What you thinking? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, because if Seattle let him walk, who they got?
Nah, if he would have walked, they would have been trash.
Exactly.
They would have been in the same category as the Arizona Cardinals. They would probably been. Well, it looks like they getting a top 10 pick next year.
Exactly. Or they've been drafting a quarterback this year. Like, you know.
Yeah, they would have had to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, sure.
They would have had they would have had to invest in somebody for the future. I say Russell Wilson had all the leverage. They really did. But what you feel about his boss move announcing it in the bed with his fine wife Sierra? That was pretty funny though. He's like, it was hilarious. I know you don't like Sierra.
I ain't saying I don't like her.
Your face said it all. Your body language and facial expression. If you're watching this on YouTube, you saw his body. I should have freeze framed it just so you see. You can see like he hated it with his whole body, even down to his eyebrow and eyelashes. His pinky toes wiggled. That's what.
I do not hate Sierra. I just think some of the moves she made could have been a lot more better, but that's just me.
Because they was talking about he may possibly go to Giants. Like, why the hell we want to go to the Giants? I mean, no disrespect to the Giants, man.
But no Odell Beckham either?
When no Odell, I can say if Odell was still there. That might have been an alright move.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I think he pulled that just so he could get that money, though.
Nah, that was all leverage move. I think it was a good move. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got paid. He the highest paid quarterback now.
Yeah, 35
till Pat Mahomes get out
pretty much.
Pat Mahomes about to get that Supermax deal. Yeah. If he ball like he do, man, they might just give him an empty check. How much do you want? They're gonna give him like a 10-year deal. They're gonna give him like some ridiculous. They're gonna make sure he finishes his career as a Chief, bro.
Yeah.
They're not letting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta sell him into a long term. You don't know what the market gonna be.
Yeah.
The market might go up there. You know the salary cap gonna go up with that.
Yeah. And let's not forget they throwing in like Russell Wilson kind of like he got the money, but he also kind of came out cheaper a little bit.
Yeah, he actually should have waited next year with the open market. He would have got way
because
more.
you're getting the betting money, you get fantasy football money, you getting all that coming in there. I was like,
I think he didn't want to leave, bro. He didn't want to leave Seattle. He didn't want to leave Seattle.
Yeah. So he just wanted a bigger deal though.
That's all. That's all, man. That's all.
But congrats though. I mean, I'm happy for him.
I'm so happy.
Virginia own too, so I ain't,
Man, I'm happy for him. I wish him the best. Yeah. Make sure you get that bag. I hope you got a good prenup with Sierra. No, it was a joke. It was a joke. Inside joke. I'm happy for both of you guys getting paid. I love to see. Black excellence getting paid. Yeah. I love to see that. All right, so let's go on to, since we're gonna talk about it, the NBA playoffs is here. If you haven't been watching, I don't know, you've been living underneath a rock.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the NBA playoffs so far. We got, let's talk about, we had a lot of game one losses. We had the Raptors, OKC, we had the Nuggets, and am I forgetting somebody? The Sixers? And we had the Sixers.
Sixers, yeah.
Okay, out of those 4 teams, what would you think be the most disappointing if they lose the first round? The Sixers?
Yeah.
Sixers?
Yeah.
You going with the Sixers?
Yeah. Just because of the moves they made, bringing in Jimmy Butler and bringing in Tobias Harris. The fact that
we can't say the Raptors because they got their ass whooped. I mean, they just got their ass whooped last night. Yeah. So that shit was like an NBA 2K rookie mode.
Yeah, it was bad. But I would say Sixers because of the fact that the verdict is still kind of out for them as much talent as they have, but you still kind of like see in the play that something's still missing.
I want to say, I have to agree with you. I was going to say Sixers, but Toronto won last night. I was going to say Toronto. Toronto is all in. If they don't win, Kawhi Leonard is leaving.
Yeah.
Everybody's leaving. Kyle Lowry,
and you might have to trade Kyle Lowry.
You might have to trade Kyle Lowry. Y'all about to be in a rebuild mode. Yeah. Be honest with you, y'all losing. I'm gonna say the Sixers because there's Jimmy Butler up, Tobias Harris is up for his contract. Y'all have to go deep in the playoffs to get them to stay.
Yeah, to even consider them trying to stay.
Man, Brooklyn might pull it off. It's possible Brooklyn can pull it off.
Yeah,
I heard some people say upset alert. The Brooklyn gonna win it in 7.
Yeah, because they play team ball. Like they don't. I mean, D'Angelo Russell is
they actually lost, but they were still technically in the game.
Yeah.
They were still in the game, so this looked like this series going
until that third quarter when they had that 51-point third quarter. Brooklyn actually was like up or about to be up, and then they went on that big.
But I told everybody about the Sixers.
Oh, Ben Simmons got to stop.
I'm gonna go with my pick. I'm keeping with my pick. I even said it on my boy James podcast. We was on another podcast. If you haven't seen, shout out to him.
Shout him out,
King Vog. He's on YouTube. Yeah. Check him out. He also want to be on the guest here soon.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna keep in my pick. I got the Warriors versus the Celtics. I've been saying this, and I'm gonna stick with my pick. Okay, a lot of people, what we call dick riding on the Bucks. I respect the Bucks, but I don't see them beating the Celtics in the 4 games. Beating them 4 times. I'm sorry, y'all. Bucks fans, Milwaukee, y'all can hate me, cheeseheads out in Green Bay. Y'all can hate me. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm going to keep that same energy like I've been saying all year. But also, the Clippers came back on the Warriors, bro. Ooh, and Boogie Cousins out with that quad injury.
Yeah. Actually, if I'm Houston, this is probably the best time to get Golden State right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you Houston.
Boogie, they won down, Boogie gone.
Yeah.
So, Houston might got a shot, bro.
But I still don't trust James Harden.
Yes, I don't trust. When they missed all those threes in that game, I was like, bruh, they are literally blowing this game. I was like, they must not want to go to the championship. That's all I got.
Yeah, so, it's
man, that was a good comeback.
That was a good comeback, though.
I mean,
Doc Rivers might. I'm like this. I was looking at
Doc Rivers. I think I already got it in talks. Anybody get an extension?
Yeah, but I'm talking about. I think he might be coach of the year this year, bro.
Coach of the year? No,
it's between him or a dude from Brooklyn. It's between those two.
Dude from Milwaukee.
You think so?
Yeah, I get to the dude from Milwaukee. The best record in the league, #1 defense, top scoring. Nah, dude from the Bucks gotta win that joint. Sorry, I give it to the dude with the Bucks.
I don't know if I can give him up with Doc or the dude from the Jets.
Nah.
I mean, Nets.
Nah.
Damn, I was about to say
Nah, I'm
Jets.
giving it to the dude with the Bucks. The Bucks. I give Doc Rivers credit for what he did. I'm gonna give it to the dude with the Bucks.
Buckholder. That's his name,
I'm
Buckholder.
gonna give it to him. If I had to choose.
Man, he won that joint already with the Hawks. Man, get that joint to Doc or the dude from the Jets. I mean, that's damn.
Nah,
You said Jets.
stop saying that. We don't give sympathy. It's about who deserve it. Don't.
And you mean some of them two coaches don't deserve it?
I'm never saying that they in the discussion, but the dude from the Bucks. The Bucks was like an 8th seed. They the number 1 seed, had the best record in the league, bro. That's a huge turnaround, bro.
Yeah.
And if they get out of the first round, bro, you have to give it to them, bro.
But
I respect Doc Rivers.
No, this is not just Doc Rivers. I'm talking the dude from the Nets.
I respect the dude from the Nets.
They wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs.
Bro, it's the fucking East. Then there's the East without LeBron.
No,
of course.
I'm talking about both. They ain't nobody had the Brooklyn Nets in the goddamn playoffs.
Nah, I mean they had. I said they had a shot because LeBron left. If LeBron was there, no, they wouldn't have made the playoffs.
And then, I mean, of course, you already know how Laker fan base feel about the Clippers. So like, let's be real. They watching them on the couch right now.
The Clippers, I thought they was tanking.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the Clippers, I say, man, I would say if they beat Golden State, this might be the biggest upset of all time in NBA history.
Well, Golden State beat Dallas that one time when they was at AFC. So I mean, we can't say anything impossible.
No. This is Golden State.
Hmm?
Three times going to the championship. Still have the record for one of the best. Got one of the best shooters. Arguably, the Warriors is going to go down. I'm telling everybody, 10, 15 years now, y'all going to, the Warriors are going to, 10 years from now, 10 years from now, people going to discuss the Warriors is one of the top best teams ever to play in the NBA. This is not even really up for discussion. They're going to go down as one of the best teams. I'm not saying they are the best teams.
Nah.
History is still being written.
Yeah.
Like, if they keep winning, you have to put them in a conversation.
Yeah. But now we in a new era now. Now it depends on contracts, who egos going.
Nah, the Warriors, that reign gone. I think that reign is slowly coming to an end. I think the league is catching up with them. I give them maybe 2 more years max before everybody already caught up to them.
Yeah.
To the small ball.
Yeah,
small ball is like the culture now.
Yeah. Which I think that was like a crock of shit.
What's other teams? The Spurs. The Spurs might, even though Denver came back and won with Murray balling out, I'm going to say the Spurs might can pull up. It's not really an upset, though. The Nuggets is still like young and they not experienced.
Yeah. Just like they were.
I think Millsap is the only person that got playoff experience on their team.
Didn't they make the last year?
No, they didn't make it the last year. They lost. Timberwolves.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was too. All right, yeah. So they young, so they not really. I thought they made it one time, but that's just me.
No, they didn't make it. Not with that young core group. This is the first time they make it, and they was the number 2 seed. I give Nuggets coach credit too as well.
Yeah, Mike Malone.
Yeah, I think the Bucks should be the Bucks coach should be it because he's the number 1 seed, best record in the league. You have to give it to him. That's a good turnaround. From the 8th seed to the number 1 seed.
I'll be like if they make it to the
number
final.
1 defense. Yeah. Number one of the top 3 scoring. You can't just ignore facts.
Oh, I ain't not knowing it, but
you stop being a snowflake. I'm not.
Snowflake, no.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that. I'm about to start using that now.
No,
who is that? Chris Broussard said it.
Broussard,
I think Chris Broussard said it. That's why I heard it from.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, for 2 coaches that literally technically was tanking and they made the playoffs anyway, it was kind of like okay.
Yeah. Jerry West is a mastermind.
He is a mastermind, though. He got some up his sleeve.
Chess moves. Yeah. He don't play checkers. He play chess.
Yeah, so. All right, what's next?
What about OKC, bro? Down 2.
And I think I picked him to go 6-2 anyway.
Yeah.
So
I picked him 6. That might be our L for.
Yeah.
The reason I say that because they had on paper they should beat the Blazers on paper. But remember I made in my fine print in my prediction I said it's been on OKC is sort of inconsistent. Yeah. So
bro, I think they pissed off the wrong. I think they pissed off the wrong point guard.
Westbrook need to stop playing hero ball.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna have to do to win.
Yeah. Oh no, and the fact that they pissed off the wrong point guard. You pissed off Dame Lillard, bro. I'm sitting there like this.
Now, what they say about Dame? They was talking junk.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like that's one guy you don't talk.
You know what I told you about Dame Lillard? Didn't I say it on my last podcast? He's a great player, but he's never gonna win.
Yeah,
I said that. Because he's in Portland, he's happy. As long as he make the playoffs, the Portland fans are happy.
Yeah.
But I'm happy if they win the series. They can actually get out of the first round finally.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think this is their first playoff win in what? 2 seasons? 2 seasons?
2 seasons.
Because they got swept. Warriors, then last year.
What was the year they beat the Rockets?
Ooh,
That was damn lit. That was
like 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was like what, 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
2015, 14, one of the two.
Then they lost the next round to the Warriors. They got swept, if I'm not mistaken. Because they used to normally play the Warriors. They used to get swept the first round. Last year was a disappointment because they got swept by the Pelicans. No one saw that
first
coming.
Round, yeah.
I thought they can go 7. I thought they can go 7 and beat it because they was like a number 3 seed and they was balling out towards the end and it all disappeared in the playoffs. And then I looked at it. I was like, the Pelicans do match up well against them.
Yeah,
they do match
Drew
up.
Holiday.
They match up well against them.
They ain't had no big man at the time, too.
Who else? Are we forgetting? Milwaukee and Detroit. That's probably going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Any team we forgetting? Are we forgetting anybody?
Everybody else is pretty much
Houston and Utah.
That might be a tough one, but it's still going to be
6.
Houston.
I'm going to say Houston. Well, I'm going to stick with we might be wrong about it. But if I had to go back and do my pick, I would have said the Spurs over the Nuggets. I thought about it. Like, after I made my prediction, I said the Spurs might pull
I think I said Nuggets in 6, I think, or something.
I think I said Nuggets in 6 too as well.
Yeah, so
we'll review our pick,
yeah.
and whoever lose, we're gonna put a wager, maybe wings or something. I want my lemon pepper with my ranch. We don't eat at American Best Wings over here. I don't know. I know people keep talking about Wingstop. No disrespect. I like Buffalo. I mean,
American with best wings is probably.
I mean, you can just give me a 4 or 5 piece wing from the carryout with some mumbo sauce. I'd be happy. Danny's, Easton. Oohs and ahs.
No bullshit.
Let's go oohs and ahs. Let's go high class.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what else happened in sports? Anything else happen? You sure? Nothing else?
I mean, NFL dropped their schedules today. That's about it.
Oh yeah, we can do a bonus episode about that. We just do you can't really do a prediction. I normally don't do a prediction on schedules till after the draft and more off-season moves because it's too much. It's too much to like. It's too much because there's a lot of things you have to factor in. Yeah. Plus, people get injured like in training camp. This happens every year. People get injured in training camp. Mm-hmm. Oh, what about Luke Walton getting hired?
Oh, by Sacramento?
You think that was a good move?
Oh yeah, they jumped the gun on that one. I'm happy they did that.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him an opportunity to interview anywhere.
That nigga didn't even leave the building.
Exactly.
I was like, man, he does his kind of offense does fit better in Sacramento. Yeah. And plus, he don't have to deal with LeBron James.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing against him, but you know.
No, I mean, LeBron want his guy in there.
Yeah.
What, Ty Lue?
Yeah.
I don't think they should get Ty Lue.
I don't even, but you know how like
I need somebody to get Mark Jackson an interview. At least an interview.
Yeah.
He must have. What did he do? He must have nuked the bridge or something.
I don't know.
He didn't burn the bridge. He nuked the joint. Watched it burn. With sunglasses, eating popcorn or something. He had to do something.
Yeah. I think with LeBron, you know how like great players have that coach that they can just relate to and they can I think for LeBron, that's Ty Lue. Ty Lue is like his coach.
Ty Lue?
Yeah, like that's like his Phil Jackson.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We'll see if let's see if he gets the joint first. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But best of luck to Luke Walton though, man. I feel like he got a scapegoat, man.
Not trying to play the race card. I heard Stephen A. briefly talked about it.
Oh my god.
He played the race card a lot. No disrespect, Stephen A. still a legend.
Yeah.
He was talking about like,
come on, bro.
Black coaches not getting that kind of opportunity and stuff like that. Do you think this is true, false? Do you think he reached
in the NBA?
Ain't there a lot of black coaches?
There's a lot of them in the NBA.
Nah, but he talking about the luxury. Like he didn't even get to leave the building. Had a job offer. Luke Walton is not no Phil Jackson, but he's still.
That dude is still a respectable coach.
I would say he's a respectable coach. Slightly overrated, but he's still good.
Yeah,
good, slightly overrated.
But like, come on, like.
Nah, that Warriors record when Steve Kerr's out, that was, in my opinion, that was overrated. Anybody could have coached that team. Yeah, I'm not. He just had to. So when you have great personnel, it makes your coaching abilities easier, in my opinion. When he went to the Lakers, he already knew that was going to be a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
He had to build that up from scratch.
And he got there without that money, without that Kobe dead money for the first year and all that too.
Yeah, that Kobe money. That Kobe money, if I tell everybody, if they can go back in time, they wouldn't have gave Kobe that contract.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you couldn't get no more free agents. You couldn't afford nobody. You pretty much had to go build through the draft, and that was it. All right. Well, all right. We're going to get to this segment.
Stop with the goddamn the diversity shit, though.
What, forced diversity?
Yeah, please.
I say just get the people who's qualified. Yes. But I do want to see Mark Jackson. Race matters to an extent, but I always look at who's qualified. You have to be qualified. I would say when you get mad if somebody give you a pity, just give you the job just because you're black as a number.
Yeah.
When you take that sort of disrespect, I take that as a lawyer as disrespectful.
Yeah, but that's what Stephen A. and them want them to do. They just want to get a black coach in the league.
I would say
no. I want somebody that's actually qualified and actually good enough to coach this team.
Because like if black coaches do bad, that makes it bad for the. I hate to say that. You get what I'm trying.
Once one do bad, all of them do bad.
Yeah, but if one do good, then people will hire more.
Yeah.
Especially, like if you're a young coach, if you do good, now it's a copycat league.
Yeah, and let's not forget, even though it's a different sport, my man from Arizona.
Wow.
He didn't even get a second season. And they booted him out of the damn door. And they about to trade Josh Rosen.
Oh, they really trading him?
Yeah, the trade talks is happening, bro.
Oh, man. I thought they was... Me personally,
I thought it was
I thought they was finessing, trying to get somebody a sucker to get that number one pick so they can get. That's what I thought they was doing. I was like, oh, they play. That's what I would do. I'd keep Josh Rosen because he played like a half a season. Why would I trade the guy that I traded up for? That doesn't make any freaking sense. I think the Redskins should trade for him.
That's what they talking about.
Yeah, I think the Redskins should definitely trade for him.
Yeah, but come on, man. Like, stop with the diversity shit. Now, I do believe he should have got another shot.
Who?
Wicks.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Now, I agree as far as the NFL, but NFL, NBA is different. If we're talking about the NBA per se, as far as diverse coaches, they do have diverse coaches. Yeah. I've seen plenty of black coaches.
They got European coaches. I say the NBA is well diverse.
You got G League, all that.
NFL is not that diverse though.
Exactly.
It's only like maybe two, three.
Yeah,
how many? Dude from Miami. Maybe. Chargers. Who else?
Oh, Mike Tomlin. And I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm talking about as a head coach.
Yeah, that's three. It's probably only three.
But they still had Hugh Jackson, Marvin Lewis. Marvin Lewis is the exception because he shouldn't have lasted that long. As a black person, he should have been 5 many moons ago.
Everybody said that.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to see a brother.
That has nothing to do with.
That has nothing to do with his race. That's him poor as a head coach. You haven't won. You've been there for 13 years. And I think 14 years and haven't won a playoff game.
Exactly.
That's pretty bad.
So
I give him respect because he did build up the Bengals when they was like a
exactly.
I give him credit for that.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like.
You think he could get another coaching job?
It'll probably be defensive coordinator, not head coaching.
He might can pull one off.
It might be college.
Oh no, he'd be good in college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He'd be good in college. You see what Herm Edwards is doing pretty good in college.
Yeah, Arizona State too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I want to see what's gonna happen. Like the NFL, to me, if I had to go between the two, NFL need to think about more about the diverse part than the NBA. To me.
Yeah, I agree with you. But we got as black people, we need to get more qualified coaches out there in the market. In my opinion, that's what you do.
Stop trying to use the damn AAU coaches and thinking that they college coaches. No, they got to be full-fledged coaches. Like they built their way up from coaches, yo. Like
all right, and also
just because a few players doesn't give you a coaching opportunity, my nigga. Like no.
Also, we gotta do our petty champ of the week. Petty champ of the week goes out to the Toronto Raptors fans who was cheering that Kyle Lowry scored a point in last night's game, and also we're gonna give a L of the week to the young rookie. What's the hockey player? I forgot his name. Who took an L? Who went night by Alex Ovechkin? Dude took an L, double L. You are nominated for the L of the week. Last time it was Paul Pierce. For saying who had the balls to say he had a better career than Dwayne Wade. Don't ever be disrespectful like that. Young boy had to take that L real quick in hockey.
Hey, I'm saying this right now. Paul Pierce might take the L of the year right now.
Think of the L of the year?
Yes.
Man, that
So far.
L of the year? You think of that? I mean, it's been a lot of L's in 2019.
He pulled a Bow Wow that year before the other things happened.
Oh, he did something else? What else did he do? Did he do something else?
I'm saying. Remember when Bow Wow did that whole fake story thing?
Yeah.
And everybody was running with it for half of the... Paul Pierce is the Bow Wow story of at least half of this year right now. Until something else crazy happened.
And in sports?
In sports.
If hockey was bigger, the dude that got knocked out, he did take a huge L. It's okay if you lose a one-on-one fight in hockey. He went night-night. Like, he was out cold. Night-night. Yeah. Like, he woke up next week.
Don't get me wrong. The Paul Pierce thing.
Paul Pierce,
it's still fresh.
All right, he gets secondary honorable mentions because he's still taking that L. That L is still lingering. Who else? Anybody else took an L this week?
The Pistons right now.
Man, the Pistons, man, don't want to have the Pistons beating the Bucks. That's not an L. That's like, come on, bro. That's not an L.
And that's it then.
That's it. Yeah. All right. So, what you watching on TV? Tell the people what you're watching on TV. I'm definitely watching Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna say, it's only one TV show that's worth it right now.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, that's it.
Man, diversify your portfolio, my nigga. I mean, I didn't mean to say that word. Diversify your TV viewing. Sprinkle a little bit. So I'm watching American Gods, Game of Thrones. What else I'm watching?
Well, those are the top two: American Gods and Game of Thrones.
I did start watching Hannah on Amazon. I watched like the first episode.
Hannah, yeah, that's really good.
Like from the movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Oh, the Childish Gambino film.
I haven't watched that.
I haven't watched it yet, but I still
want to see it.
Some people recommended it to me, so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Oh, and side note, I'm sorry not to take this away from sports, but side note, whoever the bastard that leaked the goddamn in-game 5 minutes.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad, son. Spit that shit. Talk that shit, nigga.
I hope they fire you and nuke your neighborhood. I don't care what they do. Like,
I hope your girl break up with you. All in the same day. I hope you buy tickets for in-game and they tell you we sold you the wrong tickets. And you gotta
I hope they stop you at the door just so they don't let your
Wow, you about to just go in. You about to go in. I hope Twitter, Facebook, Instagram ban you.
Something.
Ban you.
Can't believe that shit happened, bro.
Man, it's not, man. Each to his own, bro.
Fuck that.
We're not going. I ain't gonna rant about the guy. We ain't gonna go on. Also, I would like for you to hit the notification.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. We are on YouTube. We on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you do have us on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star rating and give a review. If you don't like us, please give construction criticism. That's all we feedback.
We can always improve.
Always improvement. We always open. Anything else we can talk about?
No, that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. And peace and love, everybody. And
peace and love, head grease.
And damn that bastard that leaked the goddamn footage.
Man, calm down, man. You talking like a bitter ex right now.
Nigga, we like a week away, and he leaked that shit. You know how that is.
Man, calm. April is. I'm just let you guys know. April was one hell of a month.
Yeah, exactly.
We got Game of Thrones and we got Endgame.
Oh, like I said on my Instagram, for anybody that follow me, April is the world is fucked in April.
Anybody and just to let you know, you lame as fuck if you drop Game of Thrones spoilers during the episode.
God.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I don't go on social media after Game of Thrones. I told everybody if say for example I'm at work and I miss a joint, I'm like, don't talk to me about Game of Thrones. Don't even mention it. I'm not going on no social media out. I don't even be on social media like that.
You mean?
All right. Peace and grease. All that love.
Peace and love, yo.